in to another DOY Live. My name is Jeanette, aka Sarayah. And before I get started, I always like to give glory, honor, and praise to the Most High. All right, you guys. So I am on early this morning because I have to be to work early this morning. And I made it to work and I'm like a half an hour early. So I figure I'll spend a few minutes, make sure my car was off, a few minutes doing a quick live. So I stopped at Burger King. I wasn't in the mood for any coffee this morning. I get this Topa Chico water. This is some mineral water. So I got my water and I got me some sandwiches. I do the hey, good morning. Hey Denise, good morning. How are you? Good to see you. So I just got me a croissant sandwich and a biscuit sandwich before I go in to work because I got over here. I'll have that one for later. We'll eat that later, but right now we're going to eat this croissant sandwich. How are you? You okay? How are you? I am doing great. Like I said, I had left out the house pretty early because I had to be to work a little bit earlier today. And I got the message last night that I needed to come in just a tad bit earlier. And so it's raining here in Chicago. How's the weather where you at, Denise? It's so good to see you. What time is it where you at, Denise? It is 7:15 here in the Chi-Town. So yeah. Good morning, Iffy. How are you today? This beautiful morning. So I just got a egg and cheese croissant. How are you today? Oh, 8:15. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Good. Good. Y'all, it's cold here. It is cold here in the Chi-Town. OMG, it's 5:15. All right. It's early. Yeah, it's early. Good morning, Kimberly. How are you today? So good to see everyone. So like I said, I got a message last night and they was like, can you come in early tomorrow? And I was like, yeah. Like I said, it's 7:15. I got to be there at 7:45. So I had time to stop and give me a breakfast sandwich and water. This is the best water. Mineral water. Mm-hmm. It's the best. Because we all need mineral, right? We all need mineral. Eat a blooper for $1. Oh my goodness. I am not gonna do no eating blooper for no dollar. No ma'am. No sir. But anyway, so it's raining here right now. I think today's high is only going to be like 53 degrees. So I'm up, I'm out. I'm early. I'd rather be early than late, you guys. Kimberly said, good morning. You said good, just getting my day started. How are you on this chilly morning? I am great. There's my beautiful sister, Christine. Hey, sis. She said, good morning, sis. Have a blessed week. Over my house. God bless. God bless you as well. Most High bless you as well. Yeah, so I got up, I got out, I got into it. And I was like, y'all know when I have that downtime, I'd rather do my live chat. It's just more convenient for me to do it this way and just enjoy the day and enjoy talking to you guys as much as you all and enjoy talking to me is equally I enjoy talking to you all. So it's like a give and take type of situation. So yeah. Charlotte, good morning. You say good morning, Jeanette. It is 8:17 and 51 degrees. And like that's exactly what it's here in Chicago. So good to see you. So good to see everyone this morning. You know why? This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad within it. Be glad that He given us another day to get it right, right? Another day, another chance to get it right. So I stopped, I got up, I got out by the grace of the Most High, got on out. Burger King has the 2 for $5 mix and match. So I got 2 of their sandwich. I got one is a croissant and the other one is a biscuit. It's just eggs and cheese. And then for lunch today, because I'm going to have to balance some of this bread out, okay? I got the Green Goddess salad kit. So this is a lot of lettuce, but it's the Green Goddess with some seeds. It's Green Goddess grown lettuce, got them greens, goddess dressing, roasted like nuts, cranberry, and crispy quinoa. I love this. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. It's a little pricey, but they do have them on sale for a store they call Jewel. So I get them for 2 for $8, $4 for a salad. You can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a nice healthy salad. And it's amazing when I get this salad from the store. The dressing that this small right here is the dressing, that little container that has the dressing. Now, when I pour that dressing on my salad, with all this lettuce that I have, it'd be the perfect amount. But if I pour it out of a container, a jar, why do we use so much more dressing? It's like I don't have no control of how much dressing I'm putting on there when I'm using my jar. But when I use this small one, it's always the perfect amount. So yeah, it's just the way it is. Mm-hmm. It sure ain't. It sure not. Do any of you all watch mukbangs? Wait a minute. Do any of you guys watch mukbangers? People who eat. I switched bags yesterday. I switched bags. And I didn't grab everything. I didn't grab. I don't care how you leave out the house thinking you got everything you need. And I sure don't have everything I need, you know, but it's okay. So yeah, guys. So that's what kind of day I'm having so far. I am just glad to be here. Glad to be able-bodied to get up, get out, get into it. You know what I'm saying? It's truly a blessing. It's a blessing, you guys. You know, I always say that not everyone made it to this day. So if the Most High blessed us to see another day, you know, I'm trying to learn to always rejoice in the day. Whether I'm eating Burger King or whether I made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at home. And it's many times I made peanut butter sandwich, no jelly, or a jelly sandwich, no peanut butter. So when you got both of them, be grateful, right? Be grateful. Mm-hmm. I like McDonald's. I like Burger King sandwich better than McDonald's. I like Burger King breakfast way better than McDonald's. McDonald's is overrated. And I work for both of them. I have worked at McDonald's and I have also worked at Burger King. And over the years, the sandwiches get smaller and smaller and smaller. I remember when I was working at Burger King, a croissant sandwich was a croissant sandwich. These sandwiches are so small. These croissant is like miniature croissant. Like back in the day, they used to give you a real sandwich. Everything is much smaller, but more expensive. That's what it is. That's the kind of society that we're living in. Everything is smaller, but more pricier. hmm And they be like, well, that'll help you lose weight. No, give me my whole sandwich. Mm, that's so right, Teresa. You are absolutely correct. And good morning to you. She said, yes, be happy when you have something to eat. You better be happy, you all. I mean, you got people just walking around. They just walking around aimlessly. They just walking around. And it's not just in your city and state, it's everywhere. Poverty is going on everywhere. Yeah. You say everything has shrinkflation these days. Yes. It really has. It really has. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why are you trying? That's why I like Burger King. At least they have sales on this crap, you know. A lot of times you need to be eating at home anyway. And if you can, regardless if you're eating at home or you're able to eat out, just know you're blessed to be able to do either or. Okay, to be able to do either or. You know, people sitting in their apartments and they don't have any food in there. They just waiting around either for their checks or they're waiting around for they waiting. They're waiting. So when you're able to go to the store and buy what you want to buy or close to, honey, you're blessed. You better ask somebody. And you got so many scam artists out here. You got so many people scamming people. I'm like, me and my sister, one of my sisters, we was talking about it yesterday. You know how people standing by the store asking you for help, asking you for a few dollars or some change or whatever. And I saw these two guys walking down the street counting the money. I'm like, you know what? The hustle is real. People be hustling people. I'm looking like, dude, you literally walking down the street for the money that people have. Well, I shouldn't say that. Let me backtrack. That's how it looks. So I don't know. Maybe they just got off work. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. People do be hustling people, but I don't wanna you know what I'm saying, project that's what they was doing. Ain't like they asked me for anything. Maybe they just had some money. I don't know. I don't want to be a liar saying somebody did something just because he was walking down the street counting his money. Did he hustle somebody out of that money? So I refrain that. You say very true. Good morning, Sandy. How are you today? Yeah, you say for sure it's really true. It is. We know it actually happens, but I don't want to say this what these two guys was doing. They maybe actually worked the job and went to a currency exchange and cashed their checks. I don't know. Because sometimes, you know, we have to be careful what we say about people and everything like that. If you're going to say it, say the truth. Know the facts. Because when people telling you a story and they don't have the whole story, they don't have, you know, they don't got all the facts, but they got all the opinions, that can hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say it unless you know. So I'm reneging about what I just said, but I did see two guys walking down the street. They was counting money. I was under the assumption that they you know, was hustling somebody. That's not necessarily true. That's me projecting on them something negative. And they be looking like, excuse me, miss, we worked it and we, you know what I'm saying? We got our checks and we cashed it. So yeah, yeah, cause you ever have somebody like come to a crime scene, or they'll come to some type of something, and they Johnny come lately, and but they know exactly what happened. How do you know what happened? You wasn't even there. You didn't even see the accident, but you finna tell it from word, talking about, yeah, this car. Don't do that. That hurts the other person. So speak what you know, and that what you don't know, be quiet. I don't know, so let me just zip it. Speak facts, not fiction. If you feel like they were buy them something to eat instead of giving them money. Yeah. You know what? Some of these people, sometimes they don't mind that you buying them something to eat. Um, because some people, they just buy it and give it to them. But even I have seen people give food, had food right there, and still was asking for money. It's like, okay, you got something to eat. Somebody has purchased stuff for you. Why are you still asking for money? Because they trying to get as much money as. I came out of the Dollar Tree and I gave this guy $1. And so happened I looked down, and behind him was a whole bag of everything. He had a whole bag of grocery over there. And I'm looking like, dude. I didn't look down. I was looking at him, and he would look like he can really use the help. But I'm like, don't take advantage of people, because you know what? You don't know how people struggling. Just because somebody helped you out don't mean they got funds like that. They just know that they are in a better situation than you are. So they, from the kindness of their heart, they'll go ahead and, you know, give you $1 or two, or buy you something. But you don't know their struggles. You don't know their struggles. So give it when you have it, and when you don't even feel guilty, because nobody knows your struggles. Nobody knows what you're personally going through. Stuff is expensive out here. When I'm able to, I do. I'm a giving person. But I just don't like, when people try to take advantage of you, you be like, that's just unnecessary. But that's just the minds of the people, and that's just the way people think. They try to get as much as they can, you know, out of people. But use your own discretion. That's why praying for discretion, praying for wisdom, all those things, it's important. You're like, I got to use wisdom here. I'm not going in my purse trying to grab you $1 or two. I got to use discernment here. Let me look around, let me look around. These are things that we should be praying for, so we can see people for who they are and what they are. Be like, I see you. It's like, you ever see somebody and you be like, oh, I see you. Like, I really see you. You got people who has different type of like anger problems, or different things, and they appear to be a certain kind of way, and then you have discernment, or you have wisdom, and you look at that person and say, you have an angry spirit on you. You have a foul spirit upon you. And they be like, what? No, you are pretending like you cool in the gang, but I don't think that about you. I can see you. Sometimes I be looking at people and I say, I see you. Like, I literally see you. Oh, thank you so much, Teresa. I appreciate that so very much. I appreciate kindness. Go. You too, Kimberly. Have a wonderful day. I'm about to head on out of here too. Um, it's just it's good to, and when people say that, Teresa, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You want that to come across. You a kind person, you a nice person, you a good person. You don't want nobody to be looking at you like, oh, I don't want you around. I always tell you all that it's a present to be a present. When you go into somebody present, you want them to be glad that you're there. Not, oh my goodness, here she come. Oh my goodness, here he come. I don't never want nobody feel that way when I'm coming in your midst. I always want you to feel good. Like, oh, here comes Jeanette. Oh, that's so cool. Not, people are going to feel the way they feel about you in regardless, even if you're a kind person. But still, don't become ugly just because somebody, don't see your kindness. My kindness is my character. That's who I am, and when someone sees that, I greatly appreciate it, because I'll be like, Thank you, Heavenly Father. I give you the glory, the honor, and the praise. It's because of you that my light shine, because that scriptures, let your light so shine before man that they may see your good work and glorify your Father. Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine. Let it shine, let it shine. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. If you haven't had a chance to like the video, hit those three dots and hit that like button. I appreciate you guys stopping in this early in the morning with me. So much. I had my sandwich and I drink my water, and then I'll have a cup of coffee, okay? In that order. Everyone, please have a wonderful day. Be safe out here. And most importantly, be thankful for the day. All right. I'll see you all in our next video. Bye, guys.